Good morning, Avids, and welcome to the last show in January already. We'll begin with a disc by the Isley Brothers that was twice a hit, a lowly one when first issued in 1966, but when reissued in 69 it got into the US top 20. I Guess I'll Always Love You. For the Isley Brothers, written by Holland, Dozier and Holland. And so too first our successful requesters listed in Avid's Alert Part 1. We shall be including records for David Glass, currently living in Norway, and his mate Henry Raisin in Portsmouth, then Ian McCormack, who wrote from Whiteleaf in Surrey, followed by George Miller in Bromley, who asks the collector to find for him a disc by Jay and the Americans, and finally Chris Jones of Rayleigh, Essex, who wants to hear the seldom played B-side of a very famous instrumental. And next a Sandy Shaw disc from 67, of which the dear girl was apparently never fond herself. Written by Martin and Coulter as the follow-up to Puppet on a String, it's called Tonight in Tokyo.
Tonight in Tokyo there is a boy who's not really enjoying the sights. He's on vacation but he's thinking only of me through the lonely nights. Hurry home from Tokyo. Hurry home, I want you here. What you need tonight in Tokyo, he will be thinking of me as he's drinking his wine. These girls are very pretty, and yet I know he won't forget that he's mine. Hurry home from Tokyo. Hurry home, I want you here. What you need. he knows that I'm waiting here. I can just picture him having a smoke as he struggles to choke back a tear. Hurry home from Tokyo. Hurry home, I want you here. Want you near. Hurry home from Tokyo. I want you here. Want you near.
Sandy Shaw, who I'm told was even made to dress up as a Japanese geisha girl for a couple of TV appearances promoting that one. Anyway, it now brings up today's first request from David Glass, who remembers hearing this particular track in 67, shortly before he left the UK for Australia. Well, this globe-trotting listener is currently living in Turnsberg in Norway and would like us to play this hit of British psychedelia for his great mate Henry Raisin in Portsmouth. David says he wants to find out if this is really as good as the melody he has in his head. I know what you mean. By South African-born Denver Gerard and Barry Husband, formerly of John's Children, together as Warm Sounds, this was their only hit produced for Deeram in 67 by Mike Hurst. Birds and Bees.
There you are, in the corner. No, it's no use you hiding from me, 'cause I know that you want me. It's easily plain to see. What's the difference? You're sitting on the cold hard floor. So I wish you'd decide to come here by my side for a kiss and a cuddle with me. Don't be afraid, come with me please. That's all there is to the birds and the bees. Don't be afraid, come with me please. That's all there is to the birds and the bees. Sorry dear, I can see you by the twinkle that shines in your eyes. No, I don't think it's starlight. It's your passion for me that I spy. Please remember, my words are not the same old line. When I ask you to laze in the heat and the haze by my side on this beautiful day. Look at the sky, look at the trees. That's all there is to the birds and the bees. Look at the sky, look at the trees. That's all there is to the birds and the bees. Please remember, my words are not the same old line. When I ask you to laze in the heat and the haze by my side on this beautiful day. Look at the sky, look at the trees. That's all there is to the birds and the bees. Look at the sky, look at the trees. That's all there is to the birds and the bees. Look at the sky, look at the trees. That's all there is to the birds and the bees.
A top 30 hit by Warm Sounds, recorded in 1967. They did write and record further material, but sadly with no more chart success. And next, Elkie Brooks, who became a big name in the 70s and 80s, but first recorded for Decca as a Manchester teenager who was one of the few girls involved with the Merseybeat scene in the early 60s. Then in 65, she switched to the HMV label, where she failed to chart with 3 discs she made for them. The first of those was this one by Kenny Lynch and Jerry Ragaboy, He's Gotta Love Me.
What can I do to make him love me? I've gotta make him notice me. There's gonna be a dance tonight, and if my plans will work out right, he'll ask me to dance, and I'll have my chance to show him how much I care. And in my arms I'll always want him there. He's gotta love me. He's gotta love me. What can I do to make him love me? I've gotta stand out from the rest. Tonight I win or lose romance. I may not get another chance to be so close to him, the guy I have to win. I'll check my lipstick, fix my face, see that every little thing's in place. I'm ready, 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 ready to make him love me. He's gotta love me. Tonight I win or lose romance. I may not get another chance to be so close to him, the guy I have to win. I'll check my lipstick, fix my face, see that every little thing's in place. I'm ready, 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 ready to make him love me. He's gotta love me. He's gotta love me. He's gotta love me.
An early record by Elkie Brooks, for whom persistence eventually paid off when she cut some truly memorable titles such as Pearl's a Singer and Lilac Wine. And now the only hit scored by the high-powered trio Gun. Two members of the threesome were sons of the Kinks road manager Sam Curtis, Paul and Adrian, who changed their name to Gervitz and were joined by drummer Laurie Farrell. In 1968 they made the top 10 with this track, Race with the Devil. Race with the Devil from 1968 by Gun, which has often been described as similar to Can't Be So Bad by Moby Grape, a band formed in San Francisco, so we'll play that next. One of the guitarists in this group, Peter Lewis, was the son of actress Loretta Young, while the drummer and songwriter Skip Spence had previously played with Jefferson Airplane, with whom he recorded a couple of tracks before quitting in '66 with plans to form a new band in the mould of the Byrds and Buffalo Springfield, which gave birth to Moby Grape. An album in '67 called Grape Jam is claimed to have included some of their finest material, including this song, said to be their best of all, Can't Be So Bad.
From across the room, I want to ask her why. She looked so sad, she began to cry. I said, wipe your eyes and talk to me. Can't be so bad, I know they're gonna get better, can't you see me? I wanna talk to you, can't you see me here? I wanna talk to you, I'm not trying to take advantage of you. I see you're down, is there anything I can do? Wipe your eyes and talk to me. Can't be so bad, they're gonna get better, can't you see me? I wanna talk to you, can't you see me here? I wanna talk to you. There's no reason for you to be alone. Come with me, and I will gladly take you to my home. Wipe your eyes and talk to me. Can't be so bad, and I know
they'll get better, can't you see me? I wanna talk to you, can't you see me here? I wanna talk to you.
Moby Grape, who eventually split up, unable to use the name, which remained the possession of their manager, Matthew Katz. They did attempt to make further appearances as Maybe Grope, Mosley Grape, The Grape, and The Legendary Grape. A live album was made in 1978, which seems to have delighted fans, but after that, the ghost appears to have been put to rest. And next, another example of our Pop on the Screen feature. In 1962, there was a movie called 2 Tickets to Paris, which starred Joey D and Gary Crosby with Kay Medford and Lisa James, about two love-struck teenagers who embarked on a romantic transatlantic cruise and ended up having a variety of misadventures. One of the songs performed by Joey D and the Starlighters was this one, What Kind of Love Is This?
What kind of love is this
makes me wanna jump and shout. I wanna know, what kind of love is this that turns my heart inside out? It's that itchy twitchy feeling that I have inside, something overwhelming that I just can't hide. I wanna know, whoa yeah, whoa tell me, what kind of love is this? What kind of love is this that haunts me every day? I wanna know, what kind of love is this that makes me say the things I say? Well, I'm walking around and grinning with my head in the air. The people think I'm crazy, but I just don't care. I wanna know, whoa yeah, whoa tell me, what kind of love is this? Well, I feel like a man in outer space. I'm acting like a psycho case. Hey girl, stop this feeling. Look at me, you got me rocking and a reeling. Yeah, what kind of love is this? Ah, that shakes me up so bad. I wanna know, what kind of love is this? Yeah, my situation is sad. Well, I just can't understand it. It just ain't real. I know no one has ever felt the way I feel. I wanna know, whoa yeah, whoa tell me, what kind of love is this? 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 What kind of love is this?
A song from the big screen in 1962 by Joey D and the Starlighters. Now, several of you seem to have enjoyed the outtakes that we've included from time to time, so let's have another one right now. The familiar version of this disc was the Hollies' fifth top 20 hit in the UK in 1964. We're Through got to number 9. We've got an alternative take of this, somewhat heavier than the hit, and this was released in 2000 on a French CD of their 1965 album In the Hollies Style.
I should be better off without you. You take a pride in making me blue. I'm telling you, my friend, it's got to be the end with you. I've told you time and time again. You told me he was just a friend, but I found out some way. I've seen him every day with you. 'Cause you never treat me tenderly. You got no reason believing me. 'Cause I can't leave you alone. 'Cause I knew from the start you'd be tearing me apart sooner or later. 'Cause you never treat me tenderly. You got no reason believing me. 'Cause I can't leave you alone. 'Cause I knew from the start you'd be tearing me apart sooner or later. And now my crying days are through. No longer shed a tear for you. I'm telling you, my friend, it's got to be the end with you. With you. With you.
Were you ever in a rock and roll unit, a band?
I was in a band at sixth form college called Prime Suspect. Guess what? It was around about the time of the Police.
Michael Ball on Jonathan Ross.
Was it self-written material or was it...
They tried to do that, and I was saying, no, but don't you think The Way We Were would be a nice song?
You can listen to Jonathan's show again on the BBC iPlayer, or you can download our free weekly podcast of all his best bits.
Can you remember any of the numbers that Prime Suspect performed?
Oh, there was a, I got a woman, I got a woman, I got a woman and I don't know what to do.
Both available now at bbc.co.uk/Radio 2.
Perhaps we could stage a reunion after Hairspray.
That would be nice, wouldn't it?
Or listen live to Jonathan Ross, Saturday mornings 10 till 1.
Maybe we could audition for X Factor.
What can you do? What can you say when you find love slipping away? If I drowned in my own tears, would it help ease the pain? If I got down on my knees, would it bring him back again? Or is it all over? I'm a part of yesterday. I'm so afraid that love has slipped away. What can you do? What can you say when you find love slipping away? If it's weakness to bear, then it's weak I'm gonna be. I'll try anything I can just to bring him back again. Or is it all over? I'm a part of yesterday. I'm so afraid that love has slipped away. Or is it all over? I'm a part of yesterday. I'm so afraid that love has slipped away. Or is it all over? I'm a part of yesterday. Oh, I'm so afraid that love has slipped away.
Now that was a five-piece group, Margot and the Marvettes, led by Northern Ireland-born Margot Burns. In 1963 they moved to London and released 3 singles on Parlophone without scoring a hit. Then in 66 they moved to Pie Records, and the following year that track, When Love Slips Away, gained considerable airplay, and it's a big collector's item today. We'll follow it with a request from Ian McCormack in Whiteleaf, Surrey, for a track recently introduced to him on CD that had originally been issued as a B-side of a disc called Comin' Home by Delaney and Bonnie and Friends, and featuring Eric Clapton on guitar. The title is Groupie Superstar, which according to Ian has a wonderful vocal from Bonnie Bramlett and beautiful understated licks from old Slowhand.
Long ago, so far away, I fell in love with you. Before the second show, your guitar
just a radio. And you're not really here. Don't you remember you told me you loved me, baby? I remember you told me you'd be coming back this way again, baby. And I've been waiting for you, baby. Don't you remember you told me you loved me, baby? Loneliness is such a sad affair, and I can hardly wait to sleep with you again. What to say to make you come again? Come back and play for me your sad guitar. Oh yeah, baby, oh baby, I'm waiting for you, baby. Don't you remember you told me you loved me, baby? You said that you needed me, baby. This way again, baby.
Delaney and Bonnie wrote that song with Leon Russell, inspired by a group of fans that would follow them from gig to gig. Richard Carpenter heard it sung on TV by Bette Midler, tracked it down, and after changing a few lines, recorded it in 1971 with Sister Karen, gaining an international hit. The Delaney and Bonnie version with Eric Clapton dates from 1969. And next, a track from Cliff Richard's album of cover versions, Don't Stop Me Now, which included Dizzy Miss Lizzie, Homeward Bound, and a couple of Lennon and McCartney songs. I'll Be Back, and this one, I Saw Her Standing There.
Well, she was just 17, you know what I mean. And the way she looked was way beyond compare. So how could I dance with another when I saw her standing there? She looked at me and I could see that before too long I'd fall in love with her. She wouldn't dance with another, no, when I saw her standing there. Well, my heart went boom when I crossed that room, and I held her hand in mine. Oh, we danced on through the night, and we held each other tight, and before too long I fell in love with her. Now I'll never dance with another, no, when I saw her standing there. Well, my heart went boom when I crossed that room, and I held her hand in mine. Oh, we danced on through the night, and then we held each other tight, and before too long I fell in love with her. Now I'll never dance with another, no, when I saw her standing there. When I saw her standing there.
This week, Cliff Richard singing the Beatles brings us to the next instalment of our own A to Z of the Beatles, in which we shall hear their recording for the BBC of Lucille, a 1957 hit for Little Richard. That same year, the Beatles started performing the song, although they were then known as the Quarrymen, and they continued performing it in concert up to 1962. They also performed Lucille for BBC Radio twice, both times in September '63, one of those being featured on The Beatles Live at the BBC. But here's the other BBC version, recorded for the programme Pop Go the Beatles, on this occasion presented by Rodney Burke.
I got a request here. I can't say it's a card. It's more like a poster, really. It's 2 feet by 1 at least. Anyway, I'll read what it says. It says, "Dear Hot and Fruity, George, and Sweet and Cuddly Paul, we have written in several times requesting you lovely bugs to sing for us, but so far we've been unlucky and we're beginning to think your program is a fiddle." Well, that's not true. Therefore, anyway, we have resorted to this large-size postcard. Would any of you, preferably George or Paul, sing any song, even if it's Three Blind Mice, for Ferg, Muggs, Lou, Hearty, Kiss, Boob, and Old Burp, and all of us 5H Walthamstow County High, and the song they all want to hear is Lucille.
The Beatles recalling the days when they belted out rock and roll as well as anybody. But to follow that, we have for you now a sensational treatment by Isaac Hayes of the Bacharach and David song Walk On By. This was Hayes' first solo hit in the States, released on a double A-side disc with By the Time I Get to Phoenix. The full version of Walk On By ran for over 12 minutes and first appeared on his second album, Hot Buttered Soul. But this shorter cut can be found on Volume 3 of a recently reissued Stax 6 CD series, Stax Chartbusters, Volumes 1 to 6.
'cause each time I see you, I just can't help myself. I think about how tight we used to be. I break down and cry. Oh, baby, walk on by. I just can't get over losing you. So if I seem broken in two, please walk on by. Walk on by. Foolish pride, that's all that I have left. So let me hide the tears and the sadness you gave me. You put the hurt on me, you socked it to the mama when you said goodbye. So please walk on by. Make believe you never see the tears I cry. So do me a favor and walk on by. So I'm begging you to walk on by. Oh yeah, and make believe you never see the tears I cry. So I'm begging you to walk on by. Make believe you never see the tears I cry. There's no dust in my eye. Oh no. Smoke ain't making me cry. No, no, no. It's the hurt you put on me. I don't want you to see this man cry. So please walk on by.
Isaac Hayes bringing us to another Playing Hard to Get request, which was sent to us by George Miller in Bromley, asking for a disc by Jay and the Americans. He's obviously been listening attentively. George writes, I can't say that I've lost my copy when I moved, or that an ex-girlfriend took it when we parted, or that it warped when I put it in the loft. Truth is, I never owned a copy of Living Above Your Head, and wonder if Phil can track one down. Well, indeed he did, George, and after we played it, this special Sounds of the 60s CD version will be on its way to you.
Seems so strange, you putting me through changes, baby. I can't believe that you're the same sweet girl that I once knew, baby. The changes come about and it don't look too good on you. It seems so strange, you putting me through changes, baby. You started doing things you should not be doing. Living above your head, girl, we're coming on way too strong. You're living above your head, girl, and something has got to go wrong.
Jay and the Americans. There was also a PS to George Miller's letter saying, "You haven't done any competitions for a while now. Have you stopped doing them?" In a word, yes. But here's the great Aretha Franklin right now. After several near misses for Columbia, where they couldn't decide how best to show off her talent, having tried blues, jazz and pop, Aretha signed to the Atlantic label under the direction of genius Jerry Wexler. There she made her first American single to break through the top 40 barrier, reaching the top 10 in fact in 1967 with "I Never Loved a Man the Way I Love You." Aretha Franklin taking us to the last request and indeed last track on side one, after which we shall break for the radio to 9 o'clock news summary with lots more unmissable records to follow on side two. But before the news, a letter from Chris Jones in Rayleigh. It tells me that back in the 60s at the family bungalow in Rochford, his mum bought a Defiant record player on the HP for 16 guineas. One facility Chris and other kids discovered was that by leaving the upper arm of the autoplay in the up position, it was possible to play the same record over and over again. The first record he bought was Ackerbilk's Stranger on the Shore, and he used this trick with the B-side, Take My Lips, which he's never heard on the radio. Well, after 46 years, the wait is over. Here it comes. Side 2 of Sounds of the 60s continues after the news. This is BBC Radio 2 online, on digital and on 88 to 91 FM.
BBC News at 9 o'clock. Good morning, this is Andrew Peach. The financial watchdog, the FSA, has been criticised by MPs for its handling of the Northern Rock crisis. The Treasury Select Committee said the regulator should have realised the bank's business plan was reckless and should have supervised it more carefully. The MPs also questioned the Chancellor's proposal to give the FSA new powers to oversee the recovery of troubled banks. There's a call for the recent price rises for gas and electricity to be investigated by the Competition Commission. The consumer group Energy Watch says increases of an average of 15% aren't justified. But Russell Hamlin-Boone from the Energy Retailers Association thinks the prices set by energy companies are fair.
We have the most competitive market in the world, and it's important to recognise that there are lots of additional costs, as well as just the wholesale price cost, that are now being incorporated into our bills.
It's emerged that MPs and other prominent figures benefit from higher levels of security when they file their tax returns. Campaigners have criticised what they call a two-tier system, but HM Revenue and Customs has insisted that all taxpayers' details are secure. Here's our political correspondent Ben Wright.
Millions of people already file their own returns online, and many are expected to use the system before the January the 31st deadline. But the experience of a Conservative MP who couldn't file his tax return online has revealed that some people have to submit hard copies instead. An HMRC spokesman said it was simply a technical issue that prevented them from filing online, but groups such as the Taxpayer Alliance suspect that it's evidence of a two-tier system. That is denied, although a Treasury Minister has confirmed that there are categories of high-profile people, including MPs, for whom security is a higher priority.
There have been shootings in Nottingham and Preston. In both incidents, 2 people were wounded. They're all being treated in hospital. Their injuries are not thought to be life-threatening. The President of Pakistan, Pervez Musharraf, is facing further protests today as he continues his 4-day visit to the UK. Lawyers will lead an Amnesty International demonstration to protest about the treatment of Pakistan's judiciary during the recent state of emergency. A helicopter has crashed onto a motorway in Los Angeles. 1 body was found in the wreckage of the aircraft. Tennis now, and the former Wimbledon champion Maria Sharapova has won the first Grand Slam singles title of the year, the Australian Open. She beat Anna Ivanovic in straight sets, 7-5, 6-3, and she was delighted with her first major championship for nearly 2 years.
It's amazing. Sometimes when you're putting the work in, it just seems so hard, and you never know when that work's going to pay off. I'm just so thankful that I got this one.
Now onto the weather, feeling milder than the last few days. Rain will persist in Northern Ireland, Scotland and Northern England. Elsewhere, drier and brighter. BBC News at 3 minutes past 9. Our next at 10.
And side 2 of Sounds of the 60s. Band 1 is by Brian Poole and the Tremolos from January 1964, Candyman.
Come on, baby, let me take you by the hand. Come on, baby, let me take you by the hand. You're for me, or let me be. give you candy kisses every single night. Oh, candy, 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 candy. Look for me, so let me be your own candy, candy, candy man.
Brown Pool and the Tremolos' fourth consecutive hit. At number 6 in 1964, Candyman was written by Roy Orbison. It brings us now to our list of remaining requests this week, Abbott's Alert Part 2. Discs to come asked for by Paul McHenry of Maudsley, Lancashire, for his own birthday tomorrow. Then Bertin De Niro of Popperinga wants us to identify a record which he has described but knows neither the title nor the performer. Happily we do. Then we come to 3 in a row chosen by Gibby Dobby of Colburn, Lanarkshire, with an extra request for the second artist on Gibby's list from Jackie Clark. And finally this week, Brenda Owen of Eccles wants a record played for her former next-door neighbour, now living in France, Fred Barley and his family. But on we go now with a song that in 1972 was a hit for both Lynn Anderson and for New World. But here's the original recording of Rose Garden from 1968 by the song's composer, Joe South.
Promise you a rose garden along with the sunshine. There's got to be a little rain sometime. Now when you take, you gotta give so little and let little let go. My, I beg your pardon. I never promised you a rose garden. I could promise you things like big diamond rings, but you don't find roses growing on stalks of clover. So you better think it over. If sweet talking you would make it come true, then I give you the world right now on a silver platter. But what would it matter? So smile for a while and let's be jolly. Love shouldn't be so melancholy. Come along and share the good times while we can. I beg your pardon. I never promised you a rose garden along with the sunshine. There's got to be a little rain sometime. Now when you take, you gotta give so little and let little let go. My, I beg your pardon. I never promised you a rose garden. I could sing you a tune and promise you the moon, but if that's what it takes to hold you, I'd just as soon let you go. But there's one thing I want you to know. Oh, look before you leap, still water runs deep, and there won't always be someone there to pull you out. And I know what I'm talking about. So smile for a while and let's be jolly. Love shouldn't be so melancholy. Come along and share the good times while we can. I beg your pardon. I never promised you a rose garden along with the sunshine. There's gotta be a little rain sometime. Now when you take, you gotta give so little and let little let go. My, I beg your pardon. I never promised you a rose garden. I beg your pardon. I never promised you a rose garden.
A track from Joe South's album Introspect, which preceded the hit single versions from other artists by some 4 years. And now the first side 2 request from Paul McHenry in Maudsley, Lancashire, telling me that tomorrow will be his 44th birthday. So many happy returns to you, Paul. He'd be delighted to hear an album track or something by Dusty Springfield, rarely played on radio, and takes this opportunity of saying hello to friends and family around the UK, especially his partner Joe Joanne, and his parents Bernard and Rita, plus friends who are regular internet listeners apparently to this show in southern USA. So for all the aforementioned, here's Dusty with a track from her second album, Everything's Coming Up, Dusty, written by Rod Argent, called If It Don't Work Out.
When he loved me, nothing in this world could touch his love. And now the light of love is back. Can I return the joys he's dreaming of? I don't know. But if it don't work out, the tears that I cry, won't bring him home. No. Will he still care for me the way he did before? Will he turn away and tell me he don't love me anymore? I don't know. But if it don't work out, the tears that I cry won't bring it home. Wanna bring it home. But if I could forget the tears and the crying that I went through once before, yeah, maybe my love and I could start. We'd start again. One day I know we'll find again the love we had, and I will know and feel the joys and pleasures that I'm dreaming of. I don't know. But if it don't work out, the tears that I cry and fade ain't gonna bring him home again. Ain't gonna bring him home. Hey, but if it don't work out, the tears that I cry and fade, ain't gonna bring him home again.
A Dusty Springfield track recorded in 1965, written, as I said, by Rod Argent, leader of the Zombies. So let's move on now to their career around this period. In 1967, they were getting frustrated by their lack of success in the UK, and after the completion of their album Odyssey and Oracle, decided to split up. Then, to everyone's surprise, the following year, the final track of that album, Time of the Season, was issued as a single in the States and became a massive hit. This brought enormous pressure on the group from management and record company, but the original lineup refused to get back together. So Rod Argent quickly assembled a new band to promote this single.
It's the time of the season when love runs high. In this time, give it to me easy and let me try with pleasured hands to take you in the sun to promised lands, to show you everyone. It's the time of the season for loving. What's your name? Who's your daddy? He rich. Is he rich like me? Has he take us anytime to show you what you need to live? Tell it to me slowly. Tell you why I really want to know. It's the time of the season for loving. daddy?
Who's your daddy?
He rich. Is he rich like me? Has he taken any time to show you what you need to live?
Tell it to me slowly.
Tell you why
I really want to know. It's the time of the season for love.
A US number 3 in 1968 by the Zombies. And on from that to our big ballad feature and a song called The Worst That Could Happen, recorded by an American outfit with an interesting background. They were a vocal quartet and a 7-piece band from Long Island, New York. And when an employee in their manager's office was heard to comment that it'd be easier to sell the Brooklyn Bridge than a band of this size, that was the name they decided to use. The result was that as the Brooklyn Bridge in 1968, they scored a US number 3 with the Jim Webb song already mentioned.
Girl, I heard you're getting married. Heard you're getting married. This time you're really sure. And this is the end. They say you really mean it. This guy's the one that makes you feel so safe, so sane, and so secure. And baby, if he loves you more than me, maybe it's the best thing. Maybe it's the best thing for you. But it's the worst that could happen. Get married, never get married. You know that's not my scene. But a girl like you needs to be married. I've known all along you couldn't live forever in between. And baby, if you love you more than me, maybe it's the best thing. But it's the worst that could happen to me. And girl, I don't really blame you for having a dream of your own. Hey girl, I don't really blame you. A woman like you needs a house and a home, baby. If he loves you more than me, maybe it's the best thing. Maybe it's the best thing for you. But it's the worst that could happen.
New York group Brooklyn Bridge with lead singer Johnny Maestro, who previously been involved in another US top 3 hit 10 years earlier as a member of the Crests with 16 Candles. Now, if I mention the name Los Bravos, I imagine your reaction might be, yes, black is black. Quite right. That was a huge hit in 66 with this Spanish group, originally called Los Sonor, and they had continued to release singles until 1970, when they decided to call it a day. Along the way, in 68, they recorded this song by Vander and Young of the Easy Beats, Bring a Little Lovin'.
I
Los Bravos in 1968. When they split up in 1970, their German lead singer Mike Kogel went on to release solo records under the name Mike Kennedy. And we move on to Arkansas-born Ronnie Hawkins, who developed an early love of R&B from a shoeshine boy with a blues band. After Army service, Ronnie met up with Conway Twitty, who persuaded him to try the Canadian circuit, where competition was less fierce. The following year, Hawkins signed to Roulette and recorded his first hit, 40 Days. But here's a track he recorded in 1959 that was released as an album track in 1960, Baby Jean.
Well, I had a little woman, and her name was Baby Jean. Yeah, the sweetest little woman, oh, my eyes have ever seen. Baby Jean, Baby Jean, Baby Jean, Baby Jean, don't be mean. Yes, her lips are red as rubies, and they taste like cherry wine. Every time I kiss my baby, well, I nearly lose my mind. Baby Jean, Baby Jean, Baby Jean, don't be mean. Yeah, her hair was so golden, and her eyes blue as the sea. And my heart, she stops a beating every time she looks at me. Baby Jean, Baby Jean, don't be mean. Yeah, her lips are red as rubies, and they taste like cherry wine. Every time I kiss my baby, well, I nearly lose my mind. Baby Jean, Baby Jean, she's my queen.
A Ronnie Hawkins record issued in 1960, leading us to another song from that period, which has prompted an inquiry from internet listener Bertin Denera in the Belgian town of Poperinge, in the hop-growing district, I believe. He wants us to find a disc of a song of which he doesn't know the title, nor the name of the artist concerned, but he does know that it uses puns on the names of American states. Well, that was the useful clue, Bertin, as we instantly recognised a UK number 3 in 1960 by Perry Como, one of his 2 60s UK hits, and it was called Delaware.
What did Delaware, boy, what did Delaware? What did Delaware, boy, what did Delaware? She wore a brand new jersey, she wore a brand new jersey, she wore a brand new jersey, that's what she did wear. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, why did California, why did California? Why did California, was she all alone? She called to say how are you, she called to say how are you, she called to say how are you, that's why she did call. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, what did Mississippi, boy, what did Mississippi? What did Mississippi, boy, through her pretty lips? She sipped the Minnesota, she sipped the Minnesota, she sipped the Minnesota, that's what she did sip. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, where has Oregon, boy, where has Oregon? If you want Alaska, Alaska, where she's gone. She went to pay her taxes, she went to pay her taxes, she went to pay her taxes, that's where she has gone. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, how did Wisconsin boy? She stole a new brass key. Too bad that Arkansas boy, and so did Tennessee. It made poor Florida die, boy, it made poor Florida die. You see, she died in misery, boy, she died in misery. Oh, what did Delaware, boy, what did Delaware? What did Delaware,
Delaware, sung by Perry Como, still considered to have been one of the world's most popular singers of the 20th century. He died in his sleep at the age of 89 in 2001. And next, Marlena Shaw, who in the late 60s and early 70s sang with the Count Basie Big Band and was the first female singer to be signed to the Blue Note label. In 69, she made an album for Chess subsidiary Cadet called The Spice of Life. And one of the tracks, originally recorded by Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell, was the Ashford and Simpson song California Soul.
Like a sound you hear that lingers in your ear, but you can't forget from sundown to sunset. Nah. It's all in the air, you hear it everywhere. No matter what you do, it's gonna grab a hold on you. California soul, California soul. The sun comes up every morning, and if you listen, oh, so carefully, the winds that ride on the high tide whistles a melody. So the people started to sing, and that's how the surf gave birth, I'm told, to California soul. California soul. When you hear the beat, you wanna pat your feet, and you got to move, 'cause it's really such a groove now. Puts a brand new kind of thinking in your mind, and you can't go wrong, 'cause you're grooving all day long. California soul, California soul. We have the melody and the beat, y'all, but it didn't seem complete, yes, until they saw two lovers kissing. Oh, sure, they knew just what was missing. So happy we were rocking and reeling, because they had added that loving feeling to California soul. California soul. Might as well get with it. Sound you hear, the fingers in your ear. Oh, just get right with it. Early in the morning till the sun goes down. In the air.
An album track cut in 1969 by Marlena Shaw. And from that to our three in a row, proposed by Gibby Dobby in Colburn, Lanarkshire, who on the 20th of this month celebrated his 40th wedding anniversary with his wife Margaret. He says he's the luckiest man in the world, as Margaret is the most considerate, kindest, loving person anyone could ever meet, and he thinks the words of his three songs will show the world how much he loves her. Those songs will be It Only Took a Minute by Joe Brown, then Billy Fury's I'd Never Find Another You, And finally, A Wonder Like You, sung by Ricky Nelson. Now, there was also a letter from Jackie Clark reminding us that Monday the 28th will be the 25th anniversary of the death of Billy Fury, so may we also dedicate Billy's record to all his fans who'll be paying their respects at Billy's grave in Mill Hill Cemetery tomorrow, Sunday, followed by the memorial gathering afterwards at Mill Hill East Church in Salcombe Gardens, close to the cemetery.
It took 100 years to make that oak tree grow. And there beside that tree I learned to love you so. It took 100 years, sunshine, before that oak tree grew. But it only took a minute, baby, to fall in love with you. It didn't take a lifetime to make my dreams come true. I know it only took a minute, baby, to fall in love with you. It took 1,000,000 stars to make that starlight shine. Shine, shine, shine. And underneath those stars, one night I made you mine. Yeah, I made you mine. It took 1,000,000 stars a-twinkling to light that sky of blue. But it only took a minute, baby, to fall in love with you. Make my dreams come true. I know it only took a minute, baby, to fall in love with you. Yeah, it only took a minute, baby, to fall in love with you.
Don't ever worry that I'll leave you. That's such a foolish thing to do. How could I ever go when in my heart I know I'd never find another you? I might find other arms to hold me, but they would only leave me blue. The thrill of your embrace is what I can't replace. I'd never find another you. Though there are times when we may quarrel, I can't stay mad at you for more than just a minute or two now. I know I'd never want to leave you, 'cause if I search my whole life through, there'd only be a second best for me. I'd never find another you. I know I never want to leave you, 'cause if I search my whole life through, second best for me. I'd never find another you. I'd never find another you.
America. I've sailed along the rivers of Peru. I've seen the world in all its 7 wonders, but I've never seen a wonder like you. I've stood upon the pyramids of Egypt, far away across the ocean blue. I've seen the island beauties of Hawaii, but I've never seen a beauty like you. I've gazed at the white cliffs of Dover. There's not a place I didn't see. Now that my travels are over, I wish you had been there with me. I've seen the pretty dancing girls of Siam, the happy Polynesian people too. But they're not as happy as I am, 'cause they haven't got a wonder like you. I've gazed at the white cliffs of Dover. There's not a place I didn't see. Now that my travels are over, I wish you had been there with me. I've seen the pretty dancing girls of Siam, the happy Polynesian people too. But they're not as happy as I am, 'cause they haven't got a wonder like you. They haven't got a wonder like you. No, they haven't got a wonder like you.
3 in a row for the devoted Dobbies in Colburn. A man for a singer who in 1969 had the dubious distinction of being the first black female to be listed in the 10 most beautiful women, as named by the International Society of Cosmetology. This was Barbara McNair, and we're about to play her 5th and last single for Motown, issued in 1968. Not a hit, but the following year she played opposite Elvis and Mary Tyler Moore in Change of Habit, and she co-starred with Sidney Poitier in They Call Me Mr. Tibbs. The 68 disc was titled You Could Never Love Him Like I Love Him.
So you think you got my man? Try to hold him if you can, but you never tame a heart that's wild and free. Oh, he's restless as the night, and when things aren't going right, don't you know that he'll come running
Motown single by Barbara McNair, followed now by a TV theme. Now, this was the theme music for the ITV series Crane, starring Patrick Allen, Sam Kidd and Gerald Flood, which ran from 63 to 65, following the exploits of Richard Crane, who emigrated to Morocco to open a beach bar and have a lucrative sideline smuggling contraband, which didn't include drugs or weapons. The theme, recorded by Kenny Ball and his jazzmen, was called Casablanca.
They dominated a generation of pop, conquered America, and tore themselves apart in the process.
You could probably write a PhD on their demise alone. You know, this has been the Greek tragedy of Scottish life. It's been all of the big emotions of life wrapped up together. This almost vitriolic, feverish hatred they have for each other.
Join Mark Lamar for the amazing story of the Bay City Rollers.
Malcolm McLaren has often said that when he formed the Sex Pistols, he wanted the Bay City Rollers in negative. He needn't have bothered, as the Rollers had managed to do this to themselves.
Bay City Babylon, this evening from 8, and online from tomorrow at bbc.co.uk/Radio 2.
What should I write? What can I say? How can I tell you how much I miss you? The weather here has been as nice as it can be, although it doesn't really matter much to me. For all the fun I'll have while you're so far away, it reached. The summer isn't any friend of mine. It doesn't matter whether skies are gray or blue. It's raining in my heart 'cause I can't be with you. I'm only living for the day you're home to stay. So it might as well rain until September. Oh, it might as well rain until September.
And following that memorable hit for Carole King, we come to the last request this week from Brenda Owen of Eccles, who wants it played for her former next-door neighbour, now living in France, Fred Barley and his family, daughter Denise and her husband Michael, and their daughter Becky, to remind them of how she used to play the Everly Brothers repeatedly, which must have driven them mad. OK, well, Fred and family, we shall only play this once. The Everly's 1965 number 11, Love is Strange.
Love is strange. Lots of people take it for a game. Once you've got it, you never want to quit. No, after you've had it, you're in an awful fix. Love is strange. Love is strange.
Hey, Donald. What, Bill? How would you call your baby home? Well, if I needed her real bad, I guess I would call her like this.
Baby, oh sweet baby, my sweet baby, please come home.
Yeah, that ought to bring her home, Don.
People don't understand. They think love is money in the hand. Your sweet loving is better than a kiss. When you love me, sweet kisses I miss. Love is strange. Love is strange.
Don and Phil Everly, recorded in 1965. Now, I'm sure you'll all remember the song Mr. Bojangles. Well, the guy who wrote it was born Ronald Crosby in New York, and in the late 50s he sang with local bands. Then he began working New Orleans coffee houses as Jerry Ferris, changing his name once again in 1966 to Jerry Jeff Walker. which he was when New Orleans police locked him up for being drunk and disorderly. And there in jail he met an old street dancer incarcerated for the same offence. He, of course, was Mr. Bojangles, who inspired Jerry to write the song, which was only a small hit for himself but became something of a standard when recorded by the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band, Sammy Davis and Bob Dylan. Here's Walker's own recording from 1968.
I knew a man, Bojangles, and he danced for you in worn-out shoes, with silver hair, a ragged shirt, and baggy pants. The old soft shoes. He jumped so high, he jumped so high. Then he'd lightly touch down. Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, dance. I met him in a cell in New Orleans. I was down and out. He looked to me to be the eyes of age. As he spoke right out, he talked of light, he talked of light. He laughed, slapped his leg a step. He said the name Bojangles and he danced a lick across the cell. He grabbed his pants, a better stance, oh, he jumped high. He clicked his heels. He let go a laugh. He let go a laugh. Shook back his clothes all around. Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles. He danced for those at minstrel shows and county fairs throughout the South. He spoke for tears of 15 years, how his dog and him they traveled about. His dog up and died, up and died. After 20 years he still grieves. Said I dance now at every chance in honky tonks, drinks and tips, but most of the time I spend behind these county bars. 'Cause I drinks a bit. He shook his head, and as he shook his head, I heard someone ask, please, Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles,
Mr. Bojangles, written and performed by Jerry Jeff Walker. And now our final record this week, as which we've picked out a disc which has become a rare collector's item. American serviceman Geno Washington, on leave in the UK, met up with the Ram Jam Band, who were looking for a new frontman, and producer John Schroeder discovered them and signed them to Pie Piccadilly. But before that happened, they'd recorded a single for EMI, and this was the result, a cover of Gary U.S. Bond's 1962 top 10 hit, Twist, Twist, Senora, inspired by a calypso version, which was the one used by Geno and the Ram Jams. Shake, Shake, Senora.
Shake, shake, senora. All right, all right. Shake all around.
Dino Washington and the Ram Jam Band, bringing us to the end of another edition of Sounds of the 60s, compiled and produced by Phil the Collector Swern. And this is your old mate Brian Matthews saying that's a lot for this week. See you next week.